Hey, how's it going guys? It's Callum here from Syncraft, and today I'm bringing you another Modern Warfare 3 commentary over some flawless free-for-all gameplay on Seatown, and I ended up actually going 30-0, which was quite good, obviously because it's flawless. And so this match I'm using the MK14 Red Dot Silenced secondary is FMG9 Akimbo, I think. My perks, I'm pretty sure, are Scavenger, Assassin and Marksman. And I'm also using the Assault Kill Streaks, which are Predator, Missile, Attack Helicopter and Juggernaut. And I know that these aren't exactly like the kill streaks together that you see often, but you know, there you go. But I'm pretty sure I was playing kind of casually, if you know what I mean, so I was like using wherever I felt like, to be honest. And you know, but I was curious whether you could get the Moab kill streak using the Juggernaut, the actual Juggernaut, like you know, when you go in the suit and use the light machine gun and that. I wondered whether that actually counted towards your kill streak, but it turns out it doesn't, which is kind of gay. But so I would have actually got a Moab if that was the case. But yeah, as it turns out, I'm recording this game. This is probably about an hour after I got my first Moab. It was on Dome. I was using the Type 95 Red Dot Silence, I think, and that was a pretty good match. So I'll hopefully be uploading that soon. So yeah, look forward to that. But so anyway, I was trailing off a bit there. But today, the kind of point of this video, I basically wanted to inform you guys of what I think is the best way to be good at free-for-all, which is kind of right because this game is pretty much right for what I'm talking about, because it kind of displays the strategy that I'm going to be talking about. And so I just kind of want to get straight into it. It's probably quite a lot that I want to talk about, really. So the first step that you probably want to take, and it's probably the most important, which is you're going to have to follow this for the whole game. You basically want to pick one area, and the area that I'm in right now in this game, that's the kind of area that I chose. I chose this before in a free-for-all game. I know it's good, so I thought, you know, that's probably the best. And you basically want to find the place on the map which is most like strategically best. And you should be able to tell this by basically like how much kind of cover there is around. Obviously in my place there's a few like pillars. Obviously the people that I'm going to be killing from where I was then, they'll be kind of down from me, so I have higher ground. And by the steps, there's obviously the steps. I can use that as cover, so they can pretty much see my head and I can see pretty much their whole body. So obviously that's how you should pretty much decide it. And the thing is about free-for-all, the reason why this strategy works really well is because people tend to get really angry especially when you're on a streak, when you're in the same spot for quite a while and in the same kind of area of the map, I guess. And so they tend to just carry on running back and back and back, and that's basically how you can generate loads and loads of kills and keep your streak up. But you need to be careful, otherwise obviously they're going to eventually get you. So I don't consider this as camping. I say it's more of kind of like a patrol, I guess. I don't know. It's like, it's up to you whether you think it's camping or not. But you know, if you want to do well, then this is a good technique. That's pretty much it, to be honest. Like, that's all there is. So you can use this if you want, and if you kind of don't want to because you think it's a bit kind of scrubbish, then yeah, it's fair enough. But obviously, so here I get the Juggernaut, and I basically go on a massive rampage with it, which is quite fun. But so the second step would be staying off the radar, and this is the most like, not the most important, but probably then the second most important thing to do in free-for-all, because there's just so many enemies and they're spawning everywhere and they'll come at you from all directions, and you just got to make sure that you're off the radar pretty much all the time. So you should probably be using a silencer on your weapon, and assassin is pretty much vital, to us, like, so you can stay off their UAVs and all that. But you gotta make sure that obviously when you're firing and that, if there's lots of people around you, which there pretty much always are on free-for-all, if they don't know where you are, then that's kind of your benefit, because a lot of people don't use silencers, so you'll know where they are. You don't know, and they don't know where you are. So that's the kind of advantage you have over them, and you try and keep that by using these kind of perks. And dead silence is optional, but I find that some people tend to use headsets in free-for-all. I use a headset sometimes, not all the time, but you can hear footsteps quite loud, and dead silence is obviously a good thing to stop people from being able to sound to you, really. So yeah, but yeah, so like that's pretty much the explanation of step 2. And so all these like kind of steps are just kind of my opinion. It's your choice whether you follow them, and you should try and adapt them to what you like doing. So don't follow my exact perks. If you know, much prefer some other perk, you do a lot better with it, then use that, obviously, you know. But so okay, step 3 is probably gun choice, and this is probably undoubtedly like undoubtedly like the best weapon you can probably use in free-for-all would be an assault rifle, because it's alright at close range, it's good at medium range, and probably good at far range as well, to be honest. And you're going to be encountering people from all ranges, to be honest. And you need a kind of well-rounded weapon, if you see what I'm saying. And to be honest, like, you should try and choose the place where you're going to have your little kind of patrol. You want to choose a place where, like this place I'm in now, there's a lot of kind of far and medium range, because assault rifles are better suited for that kind of area. And so yeah, so obviously if you prefer using a submachine gun, then go ahead and use that, but make sure your area doesn't involve a lot of long range killing, because otherwise, you know, it's gonna come off quite badly for you, probably. So all these steps kind of, I think they make up step 4, which is basically your kill streaks. And kill streaks are like, I think of them as being like the most important thing in free-for-all, because when people play free-for-all, they tend to be good at killing and, you know, general kind of gun war. So you need to be ahead of people on that. And obviously all these steps, they help you basically stay alive and keep your kill streak up, which is like which is up to you what kill streaks you use. I tend to use quite high ones that kind of take a fair few kills before you actually get it. So I might use like maybe 7, 9, 12 or something like that. But if you think of yourself as not being as good as getting you know, loads of high kill streaks, then obviously use like Predator Missile, Attack Helicopter, I don't know, Paver or something like that, because that'll help you kind of move up the kill streaks. Your other kill streaks will help you move up in the kill streaks, and you won't have to get a higher one without having the kill streaks to help you, if you see what I'm saying. You don't have to get so many kind of just gun kill streaks. And yeah, so if you want to kind of like mimic my kind of gameplay like strategy here, like I'm pretty much just trying to cover every kind of possible way there is where I could get shot from, where I could get attacked from behind. And yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say about free-for-all, to be honest. I hope this has helped. But yeah, so obviously the game's coming to an end. I killed this guy here by drop shotting him because he was just about to kill me. But yeah, so I hope this has kind of helped you get better at free-for-all. Obviously I have a restricted time limit, so I can't really tell you everything I know. But yeah, thanks for watching. This is Callum from Syncraft, and I'll see you guys next time.